break the death grip's hand from the night. Alright, hey y'all, I got a dark one for you this time. I'm experimenting in minor keys this week. In the past, every once in a while I've tried writing a song in a minor key. Every one of them's always wound up in the can. Never had much luck with it. So welcome back to the Songwriter's Journal. This is episode number 6. My name's Rob Edenbo. You can check me out on my website. I'm at robedenbo.com, and I'm on Instagram and Facebook. What I do is write folk songs. I'm going to share another one with you today. I share a new one every week or two. I'm trying to make a new video here. Hoping to get myself the inspiration and motivation in the coming weeks here to start doing YouTube shorts. So I've got some stuff that I've been kind of planning on doing, just haven't got there yet. So right now, right in front of you, what I'm doing is trying to grow into a stage-ready performance artist, doing original concepts and developing a brand. So come on over, chill out with me, find yourself something local, craft or homebrew. Let's knock a couple down together, alright? If you want to help me out with this channel, please hit subscribe right now. Let's do this. Alright, my music time lately has been focused on getting ready for my first gig. This will be my first public gig. I've done private ones in the nursing homes, etc. Family and friends, backyard kind of stuff. It'll also be the first time I've ever used my own PA. In the past, I've always had someone else doing sound for me, you know, at an open mic, or mostly doing a lot of acoustic performance. When I first got my very first acoustic electric, which is the one I'll be playing tonight, I bought a Fishman Loudbox, the Artist series with it. It has 2 channels in it. It's got effects, EQ, and all that. But it's only, you know, a small little box. It was basically a PA, not a PA, what do you call it? An amp, but it can be used as a PA because of the 2 channels. As a line out, you can even, you know, run into a larger PA and use it as a monitor on stage. But it's designed for small groups, basically the kind of groups I'm doing acoustically, you know. And this venue I'll be playing, however, it's a 50 cap room. So it's built for a much bigger PA system. I do have a Bose system that's more for those loud, big spaces. However, this is a winery. They're looking for a folk singer that can do some quiet background, ambiance kind of music. Maybe every now and then the audience will want to dance to a song or two, but mostly they want to talk together and socialize. So I'm perfect for the vibe, you know. Just a matter of getting good at being in front of people and smooth with the whole performance, and the only way to do that is to get out there and do it. They're my neighborhood bar. They're literally a block away from me. They just started doing the live music, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago or so. I've been going there on a pretty regular basis ever since they've had that. They have beer on tap in addition to their own wines they make. So I'm ready to have a go at it. Most of this gig's going to be cover songs. That's just what the venue is wanting. So odd thing here about the video series is I haven't published every week, but I have written a new song every week during this time that I've been doing the Songwriter's Journal here for YouTube. One of the major goals and successes I've had so far with this is that writing a new song every week, writing on a regular basis. So, you know, in that regards, I've got a big victory, really. I mean, if I get nothing else out of doing this channel, I got myself writing and exploring new territory. But I've got some sort of a mental block or some kind of aversion to shooting the video. Part of it's writing the script and coming up with something to say, but Part of it's just the mechanics of setting up and doing the shoot, and then what little, precious little editing I do, and publishing it, getting it out there for the world to see it, warts and all. Um, but anyway, I'll be honest. I'm struggling with social media in general. Um, Recently, I've had car trouble too, so I haven't been out to open mics half as much. It seems like that was usually what I'd be posting on Facebook and Instagram, so I'm kind of lacking some of my native material. Um, I do need to get myself back. I make that a priority goal to posting on these social media channels. Uh, Most of the time, it feels weird. It's an awkward thing, taking selfies, in public in front of folks, and or you know, um, just going through that whole process is not a natural thing for me. I didn't grow up in that crap, but it's a good thing. I just got to get myself into it and keep with it. Once I get some momentum rolling. I'm never going to be one of those folks that share every little detail about my life. That's just not me. But at this point, I really shouldn't be worried about posting too much. I need to be worried about not doing enough, not getting enough out there and sharing. You really don't have a story until you share it with someone. So, not sure what I'm going to do with this. These extra songs I've written in the time periods where I've not posted a songwriter's journal. But one idea is that I want to start doing some YouTube shorts. I'm not sure if that time bracket is long enough to do a whole song, which is mostly what I've been sharing is complete songs on here. It was never my intention. The intention is to at least get some sort of fragment of a song out there. Show that I'm starting something and how and why, what my thoughts were in approaching it, and how I approached it. Just talking up songwriting. But the other idea was maybe to do some additional episodes, to make up for the ones I've missed. Anyway, I'm going to share them eventually. That's certainly something I got in my pocket here. This week's song, I'm going to call it Break the Death Grip's Hand. It is, as I mentioned, a new experiment. I'm using a minor key. This one's D minor. Problem is with the minor keys is that I think my listening is mostly in major keys. Most of the songs on my playlists, and certainly most of the songs I cover, are songs that were written in major keys. And I'm not even sure about that. So I've got two different studies I need to spend some time on. One is identifying, a couple dozen songs that were done in minor keys. Probably I already have them in my, like on my, what do you call them? Spotify and Pandora. Those playlists, they're probably there already, but the ones that are actually most frequently used are the ones that are in my current playlist is the issue. So once I start identifying a couple dozen songs that I really like that are in minor keys for sure, I need to start learning them on the guitar and to sing them, perform them, and after doing them for a few months, getting familiar with them and get that understanding. So I've identified some areas I need to explore and grow in. So the song itself is a love song. It's a personal reflection about my divorce. I love my ex-wife. Nothing wrong with that. She's a good woman, and but the fact is the marriage is over, and it's okay for me to say that it hurts. I've gone through a period of sadness for the loss of her and the life we had together, and at some point I really need to start moving on, but all the while I've remained functional and productive. Certainly I would like to have been more productive, but I've been chugging along all along. I never, life hasn't stopped. But I felt like there's this weight that's holding me back. Like I say, I could have been more productive. Whatever that weight is, that's the death grip. This is not a statement song, it's not an anthem, it's not a message song, and it's certainly not meant to be hurtful in any way to my ex-wife. I have nothing but love and respect for her. So what this song is it's just written to help me to heal myself and to work my way through this major life-changing event. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reading of the lyrics here for you. Break the death grip's hand. Where you may roam, there goes my heart. Our cord was cut, now your spirit flies. I sail a long shadow on the trees. Who is this traveler that comes here in disguise? Letting go the thread, passing through the web, away from her light, past the limits of her mind. When nighthawks hunt on sacred lands, there goes the past to the phantom's gate. Held on too long, now I'm ripped away, and the pattern shifts below as I'm yanked up from the dust. Hope be my guide, from the tomb in which I hide. When I arrive, may the day winds give me flight, and break the death grip's hand from the night. So let me go ahead and do the whole song for you now. Salute. night. Yeah, man. All right. I'm really glad I wrote this one. I'm really glad I shared it with you. I've never liked to talk too much. I've always been, like I said before, the shy guy, the quiet guy. And when I do talk, I don't like to talk about myself. But the Songwriter series is good for me. I'm getting to know what my story is, both as a person and a folk singer. And I'm able to analyze my songs and the writing that goes into them. And I'm forcing myself to expand my writing into new regions. So big thanks to all of you. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. If you'd like to help me out, please give this video a like and a subscribe. Follow me on this adventure. So love and peace, y'all.